Hey everyone, today we're covering everything beginners need to know about German sentence structure, from simple sentences all the way to questions, negatives, time expressions, modal verbs, and subordinate clauses. Let's jump right in. Let's start with the most important rule in German grammar. Rule number 1, the conjugated verb is always in position 2 in a normal statement. Not the second word, the second position. That's an important difference. Let's look at a simple sentence.
Ich lerne Deutsch.
I am learning German. Here's the structure: subject, verb, everything else. So,
Ich lerne Deutsch.
very simple. Now here's another sentence.
Maria arbeitet heute.
Maria works today. Again, subject, verb, extra information. Easy enough. Now here's where German becomes interesting. Instead of starting with the subject, you can start with something else. For example,
Heute lerne ich Deutsch.
today I am learning German. Notice what happened. The verb is still in position 2. But now,
Heute.
is position 1. That means the subject moves after the verb. English says, today I learn German. German says,
Heute lerne ich Deutsch.
verb stays second. Always. Let's try another one.
Im Sommer fahren wir nach Berlin.
In summer we're traveling to Berlin. Again, position 1.
Im Sommer.
Position 2.
Fahren.
Then the subject.
Wir.
This is probably the biggest difference between English and German. English likes subject plus verb. German likes verb in position 2. No matter what comes first. Remember this one rule, and you've already mastered one of the biggest parts of German sentence structure. Let's make something clear. Position does not mean one word. It means one sentence element. Look at this sentence.
Am Montag lerne ich Deutsch. Am Montag.
Has 2 words, but together they count as position 1. The verb is still second. Another example.
Nach der Arbeit trinke ich Kaffee. Nach der Arbeit.
3 words. Still only position 1. Then comes the verb. Then the subject. Think of position 1 as one block. That block can be the subject, a time expression, a place, an object, or almost any other sentence element. But only one block comes before the verb. Examples.
Ich spiele Fußball. Heute spiele ich Fußball. Morgen spiele ich Fußball. In Berlin spiele ich Fußball. Nach der Schule spiele ich Fußball.
Notice how the verb always stays in second position. German sentences often follow this order: subject, verb, time, manner, place. Many teachers call this TeKaMoLo, temporal, when, causal, why, modal, how, and local, where. Let's see an example.
Ich fahre morgen mit dem Bus zur Arbeit.
I am going to work tomorrow by bus. Break it down.
Ich
Subject,
fahre
verb,
morgen
time,
mit dem Bus
manner,
zur Arbeit.
place. Another example.
Wir lernen heute im Kurs Deutsch.
We are learning German today in class. You don't have to memorize this perfectly right now. Just remember, time usually comes before place. For example,
Heute bin ich zu Hause. Not. Zu Hause bin ich heute.
although that is possible for emphasis, the normal beginner pattern is time first, then place. Questions are actually easier than English. There are 2 kinds: yes, no questions. The verb comes first. Example.
Kommst du aus England?
Are you from England?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Do you speak German? No, do, no, does. Just start with the verb. Easy. Now let's look at WH questions. Examples.
Wo wohnst du?
Where do you live?
Wann beginnt der Kurs?
When does the course begin?
Warum lernst du Deutsch?
Why are you learning German? The question word comes first. The verb comes second, then the subject. Question word, verb, subject, everything else. Very consistent. German has 2 main negatives.
Nicht, end, kein,
Let's start with.
kein.
It is used for nouns. Examples.
Ich habe keinen Hund.
I don't have a dog.
Sie hat keine Zeit.
She has no time.
Nicht.
Usually negates verbs, adjectives, or the whole sentence. Example.
Ich komme heute nicht.
I'm not coming today. Another one.
Das Auto ist nicht teuer.
The car isn't expensive.
Nicht.
Go usually toward the end of the sentence. Example.
Ich arbeite heute nicht. Ich spreche nicht Englisch. Ich wohne nicht in Berlin.
As you learn more German, you'll discover more precise rules. For now, placing it near the end works well in many beginner sentences. Now let's talk about modal verbs. In English these are words like can, must, want, may, should, like. In German the modal verbs are
Können, müssen, wollen, dürfen, sollen, mögen.
Here's the important rule. The modal verb is conjugated. The main verb goes to the end. Example.
Ich kann Deutsch sprechen.
I can speak German. Look carefully.
Ich
Subject.
kann
Modal verb in position 2.
Deutsch
Object.
sprechen.
Main verb at the end. Example.
Wir wollen Pizza essen.
We want to eat pizza. Again, conjugated modal verb in position 2. Main verb at the very end. More examples.
Sie muss heute arbeiten. Du darfst hier parken. Ich möchte Kaffee trinken.
This is one of the most common sentence patterns in everyday German. Now let's look at subordinate clauses. Don't worry, this sounds more complicated than it really is. Words like
Weil,
because,
das,
that,
wenn.
when or if. These words push the verb to the end. Example.
Ich lerne Deutsch.
Normal sentence. Now.
Ich lerne Deutsch, weil ich in Deutschland wohne.
Notice the second part.
Weil ich in Deutschland wohne.
The verb moved to the end. Another example.
Ich glaube, dass heute kommt.
Again, the verb is last. One more.
Wenn ich Zeit habe, lerne ich Deutsch.
In the first clause, verb goes last. In the main clause, verb goes back to position 2. This is one of the biggest differences between English and German. Don't worry if it feels strange at first. With practice, it becomes natural. Let's review everything we learned today. Rule number 1, the conjugated verb stays in position 2 in normal statements. If something else starts the sentence, the subject moves after the verb. Questions, verb first, or question word plus verb. Modal verbs, modal verb in second position. Main verb goes to the end. Subordinate clauses, the verb also goes to the end. And remember, German sentence structure is based on rules. English often depends on fixed word order. German depends on verb position. Once you understand where the verb belongs, everything else starts making sense. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more easy German lessons every week. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.